enough talk. We're jumping into the draft. It's going to be Cursed Hollow of Tempo Storm versus Hello Team. And geez, rapid fire. These guys just do not know when to stop. Let's get into it, Miss Gilly, as we have the last game series of today, the round of 16 to be decided here. Hello Team is going to be red. Tempo Storm actually gets not only the Cursed Hollow that we've been seeing, but the first pick, first ban to boot.
Right, and they are going to choose to ban Zagara, so no surprise there, as well as the ban from Hello Team. They're going to be banning out Zeratul.
You didn't inflect. Do it again.
Oh, sorry. Hello Team are going to ban out the Zeratul. So no Void Prisons and no Devouring Maws to pulling people into the depths and stop time. Jaina going to be picked up by Tempo Storm for their first pick. Hello Team are grabbing Kael'thas and Leoric. So nothing unusual so far.
When you draw it out like that, it just sounds so much more offensive. I don't know why. It's like, hello team? Yeah, I don't know. You just got that magical voice, I guess.
Thank you.
We've seen this before. We've seen these exact 5 heroes, picks and bans. And Tempo Storm just saying, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jaina, Abathur coming back into the fray. Tempo Storm want to take their support here. They're going to solidify Warrior. Let's go with it.
All right, well, hello team. We're done with their match, by the way. So they definitely got to watch that last game. So they at least are prepared of what's about to come. And I'm wondering what they can possibly do versus this Jaina, Abathur, Muradin that we have here. Any suggestions from Forecourt Sensei?
This is just like the comfort setup from Tempo Storm. When you see this, the first thing that comes to mind is there's going to be a melee assassin coming out because they already got their warrior, they got the Abathur. All they need to do is just take a support. But we have been seeing a lot more of a trend towards double warriors rather than melees. In fact, a lot of melees have actually fallen off as time has gone on. And now with bruisers such as Sonya coming up a little bit more, Leoric now released into the game. These guys just do so much damage, but they have the survivability component built into them as well. So banning out a tank or banning out the support to going forward and then counter picking as best you can in your next 2 picks is kind of the only thing I can really recommend. And so far, I mean, the Zeratul is out. The Anubarak is now going to get banned out here from Hello Team. Uther is actually going to be the return ban from Tempo Storm, which is incredibly smart because he's such a huge disengage tool. But now Hello Team, like I almost feel like that they have to double warrior and get another ranged assassin in here.
Yeah, if they got another warrior, then they're going to stop Tempo Storm from having their choices of their max choices of double warriors. Because if they're going for exactly what they were last time, then they would have grabbed, I think, Muradin and Johanna. But Hello Team banned Nubarak. If they could grab Johanna here, then they really limit the warriors that they could grab there. And I don't know who they'd get. Maybe Tyrael or Arthas. But there is the Johanna. And Avala, no, it will be Malfurion. So they're going to get their first pick in support before Tempo Storm grabs theirs.
So Tempo Storm with the Uther out, Malfurion picked up. They're going to be, they're going to be very comfortable with that Rhaegar. But what will this last pickup be? Johanna's out, and it's only a Muradin on the front line here for Tempo Storm. They have Jaina and Abathur, so they don't really need another backline damage, although they absolutely could. I mean, it's basically an open book right here. They know that it's going to be a Rhaegar. But what will the last pickup be? Who's the other warriors that are still left? As you said, Tyrael is a big option. Arthas is going to be the other one. But could it actually be, though, Illidan? He is a pseudo-warrior with that metamorphosis.
Yeah, and his chase potential would be amazing. You get right into the back line and deal damage to Kael'thas. I will fight
to my last breath.
A hunting Illidan would be really fun.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I've seen it in EU. Don't knock it.
Oh, no. I'm not knocking it. I actually really like seeing the hunt into Hinduland Blast. Obviously, that can't be what happens here with Tempo Storm, but it is seeing the light of day a little bit more. And, oh, snaps, you called it. We're going to have Illidan. Whether or not it's the hunt, I'm still pretty excited to see that.
I'd be very surprised if it was the hunt. I mean, Europe had a double warrior Illidan comp to go with this. We only have the single warrior on Muradin this round. But Illidan, I mean, he can lane, he can go do mercs. In the back of a team fight, he can stick to you like glue. And it's going to be a bad time. Hello, team. They have a Kael'thas, and if they go another ranged warrior, or that made no sense. Rexar's not in this game. If they go for ranged damage, Malfurion might have a heck of a time trying to keep up the 2/2. So you might need like a Tassa or a Tyrande here.
Yeah, they could go. I don't know which one would fare better for them at this point, though. Tyrande would help increase their damage. Tassadar would deal damage. They're still going to go for Sylvanas here. So maybe their idea is Abathur had a lot of good push. He had the lanes push really well the whole game that we saw Tempo Storm do this on. So if we can get a Sylvanas, she's got really easy lane clear, especially if she goes Barb Shot and the Unstable Poison. We can just easily keep those pushed back and make it so Abathur has a little bit more difficult time keeping those lanes pushed.
I'm not entirely confident on the Sylvanas. I mean, again, like Illidan gets into the back. Kael'thas needs peel. Sylvanas doesn't give it. We don't have... Do we have any stuns? I guess we have Johanna Condemn. And we got Roots. Roots isn't a stun. It will actually stop him, but past that, it just slows the gravity lapse at best. Sylvanas doesn't really feel like it fits into this comp for me.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of is that if they wanted a Tassadar or Tyrande, they might be concerned about damage output, especially because Kael'thas is not so much of an early game hero. I don't know. It's going to be, I mean, it was an uphill battle anyway, regardless of how the compositions, but I totally agree with you. Tempo Storm is one out in the draft.
Yep, Tempo Storm, very solid mechanics coming in, noticing that, hey, I mean, Jaina's going to be the first. They knew that Kael'thas Lyric was going to be the next, but picking up that Abathur when they did, and then the Mirrodin on top of that, they know exactly what they want to get out of this. And, you know, they picked up the Mirrodin as well because, you know, even if it was a warrior, even if it was, you know, the Illidan for the end game there, one of the best warriors to kind of lock down those diving melees is a Mirrodin. So Tempo Storm picking it up. Absolutely flawless. Their drafting is still very much on point, probably still the best here in NA. And you know, it's up to Hello team to make us believe in them. Send them your energy. I see a lot of people sending them energy here in the chat.
You mentioned Mirrodin is one of those heroes who's used versus the Illidan, and especially with the reverberation build, he is one of those counters versus him. Some of the other counters, I mean, Brightwing, but nobody sees her anymore, so that wasn't going to be an option. Tychus, some call for him to be a good one, not going to be here. Really, it's Sylvanas and Wailing Arrow, I think, is the only one I'm seeing.
I would have taken a Tychus over Sylvanas.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I would have taken a Tychus over Sylvanas. He has First Aid, he has Stone Shields.
Yeah, and he's got the overkill. He can kind of keep that going on him too.
Anyways, Miss Gilly, as the timers have now been ticking down on the left-hand side, the #1 seed here for the August Americas Open and the hope and dreams of North America. KO, Arthalon, Zuna, Soldier, and into the bottom lane is apparently KO again, but Dreadnought, and they make up Tempo Storm.
And their opponents on Hello Team are LZ Gamer, Mistax, Haas, in the middle is Leoric, wait, Sunshine, and Dan Lee for 3 in bottom.
Dan Lee for 3. So again, you might recognize some of these names. LZ Gamers, XEG, Mistax, and Dan Lee for 3. I'm pretty sure Sunshine as well. We're all in Heroes of the Dorm. And then, of course, Haas, one of the casters here for Heroes of the Storm, and a little bit of a competitive player now he's moved out to NA. He's been trying to really get into this, but he's already secured himself, you know, $600 Blizzard bucks, so to speak. Split that with the team, you're going home with what, 60? No, 120 to your credit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Haas getting caught from a Blizzard from Zuna. Zuna is on the chase to LZ Gamer, has to throw out the Banshees. Will be able to get away from the damage here. Zuna and Soldier did rotate up because of the strong push here from Hello Team with Sylvanas here. Zuna moving around, trying to possibly flank one of these and take them out, but a Gravity Lapse is going to ensure that they will be able to get away. Actually, Haas and Mistax both very low because of that Blizzard, and Mistax will go down.
And Abathur hat getting huge value, and Zuna with that pocket blizzard. I mean, if that had been a triple kill, oh my word. Hello, team would have just came out on all the chats right there. But still, so far, that counter push into the top, they even got Abathur up there now as well. They've just left Dreadnought to his own devices, which I think is a good rotation from Tempo. 150 coming in. Will anybody split at the 2-minute mark for some Merc pressure? Zuna's low, but he can't exactly Merc on his own. Will he take mid? Will Arthalon go off, or will he just kind of stick around in these lanes?
Yeah, well, Arthalon, once he picks up his level 4 talent, really becomes a murking beast with the Illidan. So we could definitely see him doing that, but we would need somebody to come down and soak mid for him. That, or maybe send Abathur down to deep tunnel to do that. For now, he's very content to just continue laning versus the Leoric up top. Once again, Soldier and Zuna are going back up to ensure that Sylvanas stays off of their structures, and maybe Kael'thas will get taken down here. No, he will escape.
Man, this top lane is just really draining Haas of not only mana, but just hit points across the board. That's almost twice now Kael'thas has bit the bullet, but with that bottom tribute now spawning in, nobody's really rushing for it. We actually have more movement out of Tempo Storm than we do for Hello, team.
Sylvanas is staying up top to try to soak, especially because an Abathur is on the board. Arthalon is just going to pick this up basically uncontested. The shield glare does not get out in time.
Nope, everyone will stay in their lanes and soak. The first tribute is just not worth their time, as it turns out. Root's going to go down on top of Zuna, but Sunshine doesn't really have anything to follow it up. So it looks like we went back to the same old song and dance, Skilly.
Here we see Arthalon already. He's picked up the Immolation at 4 and is going for these bruisers. Going to grab those with no problem at all. The rest of the team moving back into lanes to soak. Nobody's soaking mid for Tempo Storm. I'm wondering what they'll do here. We should start sending them. Oh, we've got Arthalon will be able to get back in there in time.
Yeah, he should be able to. Well, and now we actually have the Abba hat, so he's going to go straight for the Giants. They're giving up this soak in order to put up some brick pressure so that they can alleviate any kind of counter push and go for a straight 2-0 here into the tributes, which means that they are going to be trying to just get a quick curse if they're going to be forsaking the soak like that. I mean, we've had some Abathur hats here as well, but it's not going to be perfect.
I hope you can.
We're going to fight here in mid, and Haas is taken down, and unfortunately for them, that's exactly where the talent is. So Mistax is not going to have any let up on the pressure. Stormbolt goes down, damage from Zuna, and the Abathur hat will be enough to take out Kael'thas too, who will be down for 12 seconds. And the tribute, with the tribute spawning right now, no movement from the rest of Hello team. They're going to stay and push once again.
Yeah, and in fact, LZ Gamer might be joining them for that dirt nap, and he does. The gank is solid. Soldier, Zuna, and I think maybe even KO was part of that one. But either way, 8, 7, and 4 takedowns to the name of Tempo Storm. Top is now starting to really suffer, losing out some of those towers. The Merc pressure is absolutely real. Sunshine was able to clean up mid, no problem. But again, 2-0, 4 tributes. We could actually have a curse before level 10 at this rate.
Yeah, we could, and we've got Mule for the side of Tempo Storm, so they are going to be able to alleviate or to mitigate any of the pressure that was put on by Hello team immediately, as the top lane should be getting healed up. Bottom is healing up right now from KO grabbing that. Both teams have their level 7 talents. Do you see anything particularly interesting?
Other than the Mule coming out, I mean, you do forsake the Needle Spine at level 7, but KO every time he's been on Abathur, it's just, 100% has been taking the Mule. And, whatever kind of counter pressure Dan Lee for 3 throws at him, it won't matter.
Oh, LZ Gamer bansheed right into a Blizzard and is going to go down. Arthalon now on the chase is going to pick up Malfurion. Mystics will not get out of here, but neither will Illidan. The Kael'thas pickup, though, does award the level 10 heroic abilities to Tempo Storm. They've picked up Metamorphosis as well as the Water Elemental, Avatar, Ancestral Healing, and Abathur is
thinking.
Still considering, yes. Will be Ultimate Evolution.
Logical choice.
So Zuna is going to take that quick 3-0 for the tributes, and now this top lane Soldier and KO is doing some really heavy-handed damage on top of it. It will not probably be lasting too much longer. Dreadnought split pushing into the bot, and mid is really the only bastion of defense as of right now. But look at this, Arthalon, Abathur, saying who needs to push? We can just solo boss, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I cannot believe this. First of all, this split push by Soldier. Muradin, not known for being, you know, a pusher, damage dealer even, doesn't even have Sledgehammer at 4, was able to take out that fort. And now at the bottom, Dreadnought is being pushed back by Danley for 3, but not before taking out both of the towers there. Zuna is getting a drain, hope drained, and will go down. The Water Elemental chasing down Mistax. Will Soldier be able to come in time and pick him up? The Phoenix is going to try to zone him away, but it won't be enough. Chaos Loss also goes down.
And there's the boss, a little bit of a surprise perhaps coming out for Hello Team, and they are tunnel visioning into Soldier, but Soldier just turns around. Avatar pops, here comes the meta into the back. Haas with the Tranquility of Silence Arrow is good on 2, and that's going to leave Arthon a little bit undefended here into the back. He's going to hop over the wall and look for an escape going right through the side. There was nothing to attack him. The curse has just let up, and would you believe that Arthon will escape to tell the tale?
And so the curse
That was fantastic. Just game knowledge, like not even hesitating. Say, I can jump over this and immediately go down. You have to have such amazing map sense, knowing exactly where you are to be able to do that. And that whole time, yeah, they lost. I think they lost somebody maybe, but what they did is they bought time. They distracted, and now the fort is down on bottom. The boss still pushing in, and only 1 fort remaining already for Hello Team.
So the top push, you said, you know, Mirrodin not known as that split pusher, Dreadnought not known as that split pusher on Rhaegar bottom. It was basically just to show, you know, big pressure. And that pressure created a lot of space. Abathur, Illidan were able to pick up the boss. And then even they were able to escape out of the team fight. So a lot of space created, a lot of pressures that you wouldn't normally see in an uncoordinated team. But these guys know exactly, you know, what the habits are, what they want to get done. And Abathur calling that, hey, let's go do boss with Illidan. All right, we just needed to put up pressure everywhere else so that nobody comes a-looking. And it worked out well.
Yeah, and that Abathur build is built so perfectly for an Illidan because he does have pressurized lands. The Adrenal Overload giving the increased attack speed. Even the Soma Transference healing up every time the Spike Burst goes out, which, by the way, with the pressurized land, is bigger, so it's keeping him nice and healthy. Now we've got another engagement. Metamorphosis comes in on top of Hawk, and he will be taken out. Wailing Arrow is going to silence a couple of members, but there isn't much to try to capitalize on with it. The only thing really taking much damage is KO's Abathur Ultimate Evolution, and Sylvanas will fall to Arthlon. And now Tempo Storm are moving into the top boss.
Yeah, Sunshine not exactly looking so healthy. Dan Lee and Mistax, I mean, even if they come up here and they try to stall this out, we don't have 13 on that flamethrower. Mistax has to get so close in order to do this, and even then, it's going to be such minuscule damage. They are going to lose out Sunshine on this one. Okay, maybe not. Wraithwalk is good.
Wraithwalk was able to save Sunshine, but now they've got a boss marching toward their top keep wall, and with more damage, more push, constant pressure from Tempo Storm, they're taking down this wall in front of the final fort here. Yes, there is a tribute, but guess who's picking it up? It's KO, who's tunneled in, and that means the rest of the team doesn't even have to leave this push.
Objective secure. Retreat initialized. I'm a terrible Abathur voice, and I'll admit it, and that's fine. But hello, team? They're kind of saying, hey, Soldier, right here, Zuna, Dredda, hello, team? Nope, running away. And Sunshine will get nothing done, unfortunately.
They're at the same talent tier, but only for about
they found Arthlon.
Oh no, they have found Arthlon, but he is going to be fine. He's getting condemned in, but still completely healthy. He's got that Abathur hack. Kael'thas has fallen. Ice Block goes down on Haas, but that's only going to last for about a second more, and now he's down to Sunshine and Danley have to run. Here is the Metamorphosis. Can he catch Sunshine in time? He won't catch either one. Will he jump over? It looks like he wants to. Iron Skin goes down. Can he pick up the takedown on Danley for 3? He will. Sunshine now going through with the March of the Black King. Arthlon still alive. Taking damage from both LZ Gamer and Sunshine. Will maybe go down. No, the Ancestral Heal is good, and he is out of there.
Oh my god. Oh my good gracious. Oh my word. Just absolutely outstanding play coming out of Tempo Storm. They are here to win, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 seed note, taking no flack from no team named Hello Team at all. 13-2, levels 16 to 14. They have that talent tier advantage, and not only the Soma Transference, but now the Envenom Spikes. Good luck ever getting away from Illidan.
Illidan will always be there for you and for your takedown, which is not probably what they wanted to hear, but he will be there. And now we've got another tribute, and once again, Tempo Storm are going to pick it up. The shield glare coming in just a little bit late. Won't be enough. Zuna going after LZ Gamer, and with that Abathur hat, easily picks up that takedown.
Zuna, the beast. Arthalon into the back. He's going to be picking up those Siege Giants to start pushing down that top lane. Sunshine is holding the fort here mid, but for how much longer? Soldier's going to be running right down and showing himself there. 2 tributes to 0. This will be the 6th tribute now spawning. And if it is going to be a quick 3 up, 3 down, we could be looking at the end of a level 20 by the time that curse is finished.
1 fort, 3 keeps remaining for Hello Team, and this boss is going to be pushing toward one of those keeps, as it's not going to be contested at all from our red team. Tempo Storm is going to grab this, have it pushing, and it should be going just in time for a tribute spawn.
And if that is going to be the case, it will be the back-to-back curses coming around for Tempo Storm. There it is, and it's right beside them as well. Soldier Dreadnought picking up the bruisers. The bottom boss is now pushing in. There's no choice but Hello Team to actually just go and defend against this, which means that I'm very much afraid for their keeps at this point.
I am too. It's going to be pushing on structures that will be cursed in just a couple of seconds. Abathur once again has deep tunneled in, so the rest of the members of Tempo Storm don't have to waste any time. Zuna is here, did get hit by the Flame Strike, which by the way does have Ignite now. We've got 16 for Hello Team, but there is a still very healthy boss that is pushed through and now is moving on to the keep. Soldier in there with the stun, trying to take somebody down, trying to stop somebody from being able to get away. LZ Gamer is very low and the Avatar is chasing him down. He will fall. Now we've got a Blizzard down on Furion, who has to drop that ice block. He's trying to keep his team healthy, but will Haas be able to get away? He's slowed. He's running for his life, but Arthalon is there and is not going to let him get away. Johanna also falls, and we are looking at the end of game 1 for both teams. 13, almost 14 minutes now coming into it in the 3-man team wipe at 17 takedowns to 2. Tempo Storm, as I said, are not playing around. My goodness, what a fantastic end to that match, and such ridiculous Arthalon Illidan blade. Now I'm going to go back into quick match, and I'm just going to see Arthalon just being spammed everywhere, because like, you don't even call it Illidan anymore. You just call it Arthalon. Like, you picked Arthalon in quick match, and they're just going to try to do that. Thanks, Tempo Storm. Thanks. Yeah, now we get to play with a bunch of Arthalons.
Now it's spreading.
It is spreading. It's already taken hold. We're gonna play with a bunch of Illidan's. The takedowns were just incredible. 17-2. All of their structures still up. Not even in danger of being taken down. And so far, by the way, the team to hold a game the longest versus Tempo Storm still remains Vault at 19 minutes.
Gilly and the callouts, I love it. Haas, you gotta step your shit up, man.
Come on, Haas.
All right. Hello, team. Hello, score 1-0. Tempo Storm. Just fantastic play overall. Like, you pick up the Jaina first. If you didn't ban Abathur, I mean, how do you...
I don't know. I was just going to ask you that.
No, you can't ask me that. I don't have an answer to that one.
Yeah, I know. Neither do I. It's like, what do? Do you ban Abathur and then give up Zeratul, or?
I think the key here is that you have to ban Jaina, because if you ban out Jaina, you're almost likely to never get Abathur. The combo is just too good. Unless you have some kind of very highly specialized melee comp for an Abathur to kind of sit in on. This is twice now we've seen rollover, just complete wins with Jaina Abathur. The clones are too much. Like, the fact that they can just work off of each other's frostbite is remarkable and outstanding and way too much damage.
Yeah, but what if they get zero? So say we know that most likely Hello Team will have a, see that inflection really fast. You know that they're probably going to have second ban. And if Tempo Storm don't ban Zeratul, then do you ban Abathur and let them have Zeratul?
Well, remember, the big bans so far has been Zagara. We've seen Zagara banned out at least two games in a row now.
Right, but
so
Tempo
that's what you got to do. You got to let the Zagara through. If you don't want to deal with Jaina Abathur, or you can't first pick snipe the Abathur or the Jaina, Tempo Storm is just going to roll you with it.
It's true. We've seen it twice now, and it is frightening.
Maybe we'll see it a third time. I don't know. But teams are going to be setting up, and we're going to be, if I have to guess, we're probably going to go to Dragonshire.
Probably. Unless we get something just crazy from Hello Team.
Hello? Team? Map? Hello? Game number 2 coming your way. See you soon.